Hello, welcome to Carding Beam. It's another time that we are bringing to you part 7 of our tutorial. In this session, we are going to learn on how to add beam wall load. Beam wall loads are the walls that will be carried by the beams of the ground floor. Remember, this was a one-story laboratory building. So if we come to AutoCAD, this is our ground floor. So the ground floor will be carrying the first floor, and it will be carrying its walls here. These are the walls that will be, if you superimpose this first floor onto ground floor, you realize that those walls will be carried by these beams. So that's what we want to tell the software to factor in as it designs these walls. Should factor in that there are some walls of a given weight that will be transmitting weight on those beams. So let's get started. Come back to ProtaStructure, and then to define our beam wall load, click on one of the beams, right click, and then check where you are saying that edit beam wall load, just click there. Then come and give your parameters of your wall unit weight and wall height, wall thickness. So the unit weight of a wall, including dead load plus the plasters and the other finishes, it is usually 4 point, not 4 but 3.47. I hope we are together there. Then the wall height, you can calculate it easily. Let me do that calculation here. We just do it. So it is, let me clear my calculator. So it is, I assume that my overall building wall is three building height, not building height, but the overall height of the one-story building is 3,000. Now let's subtract the height of the beam. The height of the beam is 5,500. 5,000, not 550. So if you click here, we have 2.45 as our wall height. So you input here 2.45. I just shown you so that you don't put 3 meters. So that's 2.45. You understand how I get it? I got it. And then the thickness of the wall. Remember, in AutoCAD, we had, or for standard bricks, we had the thickness of our wall was 225, if you can recall very well. Let me just do the measurement here so that you see if you measure up to here. Yes, that was 225. So we're going to use that as our wall thickness. So it is 0.225 because we are working in meters, not in millimeters. So we have our dead load now to be 8.5. So you just click OK. So once you click OK, you realize that this beam here has changed its color, meaning that the wall load, the beam wall load has been factored in. So I had done also another wall here. So let's go to 3D and understand what we are talking about, or we see the practical aspect. So you can see this is what I've factored in here. I had worked on this one later. So this beam is now carrying the beam wall load. So you should do that to all the beams that will be carrying this beam wall load. Remember that the other beams will not be carrying any of this wall load because these are the center beams. So let's go back to our plan view and factor in all that. So what you do, you just right click on that beam wall load, right click, and then copy beam wall load. Then I'll select all the beams that you want to carry that load, and then you paste them and you'll be done. That's how easy it is. So work with me as I do my selection. So I select this beam, come select that, select this one, select this, select this, select this, select this, select this, select, yes, no, this a cantilever, so we won't need to have that. So we have, so this is the office part. It will need to have to be partitioned with these walls. So we have that. Can also easily do that. Select this one, had been applied earlier. So pressing your control key button in your keyboard, continue selecting, work with me. And if you need this file for practice, I leave my WhatsApp number or the link where you can purchase it so that you can practice with me. So remember, these are the toilets, so they need some partitions, and we can use the walls. Yes, so let me redo that. That's okay. So do that. I think all the walls that need, yes, we are leaving this one behind and this one behind, and also this one. So right click and now say paste copied beam wall load, then just say okay. Yes, so I believe all those beam wall now have been factored. Just click outside and you can see. So if we go to 3D plan to ensure that we have done something good, yes, now you can see it. However, let us change the color so that we can see our beam wall load properly. So to change the color, you simply come at the layers and color, and let's change our color columns, column 9, column hatch. We want to put this something pink, yes, that one. And then when you want to come to some beam, instead of this, let's use the gray. I like gray, something like this, and then click OK, and then we just increase a bit to make them visible, and then as you can see. So let me also change the slab color, because now after this we are simply going to create our first floor. So I'm looking for the slab. Let us change our slab hatch to, instead of gray, let's use maybe blue, maybe something like blue a bit, yes, or maybe dark blue kidogo. No, that will just be okay. So you can see, there it is. So I think now we are done. Thank you for watching through. If you are enjoying this video, remember to subscribe, share, and try and get our CAD file so that you also practice along with me. And if you have a question, feel free to drop it and respond as appropriate as possible. Thank you. Remember again to subscribe so that you can keep me growing in this YouTube platform.